Alright, we have got 14th, Abbott and Lionheart, Caliph and Wazir, Pig and Phillip, and Saladin, who is alone on the top left of the map. 40,000 gold deathmatch game. Let's start the fight. So we have got Wazir here with Caliph, close to Lionheart and Abbott. On the top left we have got Saladin, and it will be interesting to see Saladin's fight because he is alone and he is one of the strongest AIs in the game. So yeah, that's why I've placed him alone, so to see how he manages his fight. And then we have got Pig and Phillip on the top right of the map. Phillip is always going to be aggressive with his knights early on. And I think, well, we'll see if he decides to go against Saladin early on or against Wazir and Caliph. Here's Caliph, and he's already facing pressure from Lionheart. Though they are very close to each other, Caliph can put Lionheart under pressure with his fire throwers. So I'm just going to increase the speed a little bit. Lionheart has already started bombarding Caliph's castle with his catapults, but Caliph can counter him well. So he has gone for the offensive. This is his first attack. I think he has decided to go against Abbott initially, right? Look at the Lionheart's catapults here. They are bombarding Caliph's castle. Caliph must respond to Lionheart's catapults. This time Lionheart is putting Caliph under a lot of pressure, and here we can see King Philip's knights who are pressing against Wazir. So Wazir and Caliph are under huge pressure already. Lionheart has been able to find an opening in Caliph's castle. Abbott joins the party. Caliph seems to be under a huge pressure. Though I think these attacks are not enough to kill him, given that he has got a good amount of gold to rebuild himself again. Unless he runs out of gold, and then he might be struggling to rebuild his economy again. Though his production's buildings are already deleted by the two, and I think Caliph must respond to these catapult attacks as soon as possible to avoid pressure. And Wazir's facing pressure against Philip's knights. He's got 15,000 gold. Caliph has got some gold. Let's see how other guys are doing. Wazir is counter-attacking by sending his horse archers. Pig is looking pretty good at the moment. Let's see what Saladin's doing. He's looking very good at the moment. So Pig has decided to go against Saladin to begin with. Here's Abbott and Lionheart, who are pretty much untouched, given that they have been able to apply pressure on Caliph early on. Wazir and Caliph are looking to be on the back foot at the moment. Let's see who has the most number of troops. Saladin's got the most number of troops. Abbott. Wazir's got 8,000 gold. Caliph has got 8,000 gold as well. So they will be running out of gold very soon, as I can see. Their situation isn't looking very good. Abbott has decided to go again against Caliph. We can see, oh, Wazir's castle is all outburnt. Phillip will keep raiding Wazir's castle. If he has decided to go against Wazir, he will just keep going against him. Abbott has switched his target from Caliph to Wazir, I think, yes. Or not. No, he's attacking Caliph. Again, Lionheart and Abbott have been able to make an opening in Caliph's castle. Will they be able to be successful in this attack? That's a good number of troops entering Caliph's castle. But he has got a lot of fire throwers on his keep. I can see Saladin coming. Saladin has decided to go against Lionheart here at the moment. I don't think this attack's enough again to kill Caliph, or maybe he has already run short of gold, so he might not be able to rebuild himself. So the situation looks pretty much hopeless for Wazir and Caliph at the moment. So Saladin's Arabian swordsmen have also decided to go against Wazir, right? Phillip has put Wazir under a hopeless situation. These are a lot of Phillip's knights who are overwhelming Wazir. They are looking pretty good at the moment, both Phillip and Peg. The situation looks pretty hopeless for both Caliph and Wazir. Now I think they are going to be dead in the very next attack. So Saladin's looking very good at the moment, and I don't think pigs alone will be able to kill Saladin. Yeah, you can see Pig is trying to go offensive, but these troops might not be enough to kill Saladin. Let's see how much gold does Saladin have. He has got 16,000 gold, so his economy is going good at the moment. Phillip's cannonballs have come that close to Wazir's castle. So there goes Lionheart and Abbott. I think these attacks should be enough to kill Wazir and Caliph both. Phillip's knights have been so aggressive, and Wazir had no answers against Phillip's knights. Abbott decides to kill Wazir, and Lionheart decides to kill Caliph. It's a good bit of teamwork here. So they're going to die together. Yep, both have been removed by Abbott and Lionheart. I've done a pretty good job here.
I should not die. No.
Now it will be interesting to see which target do they both choose. I mean, Saladin or Pig and Phillip. Saladin is pretty good at the moment, but Phillip's knights have decided to go against Saladin, and these knights can really harm the production of the enemy. As you can see, he's already deleting Saladin's production, which could slow down Saladin a lot. Okay, Pig and Phillip have decided to go against Saladin together. I really want to see Abbott and Lionheart attacking Phillip and Pig. But let's see what target do they select. At the moment, Saladin looks under pressure, but he has got a strong ability to make comebacks, as I know. I think Lionheart is also going against Saladin. Phillip's knights come again, delete Saladin's production buildings. Yeah, if this continues, the situation is pretty much hopeless for Saladin as well. Continuous bombarding of both knights and catapults, and given that Lionheart has also decided to go against Saladin, will put Saladin under a lot of pressure. If Lionheart has decided to go against Phillip, that would have slowed down Phillip a lot. That would have allowed Saladin to buy more time. Because right now, Phillip's knights are raiding Saladin's production, which is slowing down Saladin a lot. Abbott, though, has decided to go against Pig. I really want to see Lionheart switching his target to Phillip. Because defensively, Phillip isn't that strong, and it will be a good choice for Lionheart. Saladin decides to go counter-attack against probably Pig. But this attack would not be enough, I think. At least he should be able to put some amount of damage. Cause some amount of damage to either Pig or Phillip. But Pig has got a good number of crossbowmen to counter Arabian swordsmen. Yep. Not quite effective, Saladin's attack. As I've already told you that Saladin has got a good ability to make comebacks. As you can see, he is looking pretty much... He's looking very good at the moment. Abbott has got 48,000 gold, the most amount of gold Abbott's got. Lionheart has got 9,000 gold. Saladin has got 4,000. The most number of troops Abbott has got 294. Saladin has got 273. So Saladin is very good at the moment, apart from the attacks that he faced previously. Pig has got 235 gold. Troops. 189 Phillip. But the thing is, their economy isn't that good. So if Lionheart decides to go against Phillip, he isn't doing, which is a smarter choice. And I want to see him attacking Phillip, which he isn't doing. I think he's wasting his troops on Saladin. It's because Pig and Phillip have slowed down due to their economy, and Saladin, Lionheart alone cannot cause a good amount of damage to Saladin, I think. But Pig and Phillip have decided to go again against Saladin. Abbott is charging on Phillip, probably. I think they haven't been able to make an opening in Saladin's castle. Yes. Abbott decides to go against Phillip. Now that's a good decision, I think. I mean, Abbott and Lionheart can kill Saladin later once they are able to remove Phillip and Peg. Saladin has got 214 troops. His gold has dropped down. Lionheart has got 13,000. So Abbott and Lionheart are doing a very, very good job. And they are untouched at the moment. Neither Saladin nor Caliph or Wazir were able to cause any amount of damage to Lionheart and Abbott both. Their production is very good. Their economy is booming. They've got a good number of troops. All they need to make is a good decision, some smart choices. Or one thing they can do is that Abbott can switch his target and decide to go against Saladin. That's also a good decision given that Lionheart is also pressing against him. So they're not, they haven't been into a teamwork at the moment. Phillip's knights have been so aggressive. Or Phillip's knights are more aggressive than Marshall's knights, I believe. What is the purpose of stopping here? I must say, Lionheart alone is not enough to kill Saladin. Either Abbott must join the party, or they should remove that team first, Phillip and Peg, and then they can together press against Saladin. But this time, Abbott's attention is on Phillip, which is a good decision. But had it been a teamwork, it would have been a better outcome, which is not the case at the moment. Saladin I don't think Saladin will be dying very soon. Unless he faces pressure, continuous pressure, consistent pressure from both ends. Given that he has got troops bonus combat as well, which makes his troops stronger because of the fear factor good things that he has placed. He hasn't been able to be quite aggressive against the enemies, hasn't lost too many attacks, but he has been able to defend himself very well so far. Knights after knights, that's a lot of pressure that Saladin has to face. I remember playing against knights isn't that easy. They are fast and they delete your entire production. $321 troops Saladin has. Lionheart has 312, Abbott has 305, Phillip has only 164, and Tig has 189. They are good though at the moment, and they are able to recruit units once they are under pressure. Saladin decides to go against one of them. But this attack isn't gonna be quite effective. Crossbowmen are always a best choice against Arabian swordsmen. So Saladin needs to either recruit more number of Arabian swordsmen to put pressure on Pig. If it continues like this, it's not It's never gonna end for Pig. Pig will always be able to recall his attacks. This looks to be a good attack. Good Lionheart attack. Let's see what Abbott can do. Will he be able to put pressure on Phillip? I don't think these Python and Swordman are enough to kill Phillip in this attack, but let's see what Lionheart's troops are doing. There is one edge that Saladin has, one benefit of his production buildings are behind his castle, and it gives these production buildings some sort of defense against night raids. But this is a good attack. This is a good Lionheart. Though so far they have not been able to make an opening in Saladin's castle. Saladin is very good, I must say. Saladin is putting a very good show here. He is facing pressure from multiple ends, but he has been able to stand his guard. One of the AIs must think differently in order to produce an outcome. If with 245 troops, he might be attacking very soon again. Lionheart has got 165. I really want to see Abbott doing something special here. It's because they are too far from each other allows Phillip to buy more time to rebuild himself if he gets damaged by Abbott a little bit. He will keep throwing his knights at Saladin. Saladin, Abbott has got 364 troops. Saladin is pretty good. Pig has launched his offense again. These macemen are not going to be enough to kill Saladin. That stack was never going to be successful. But this time they have been able to put some pressure on Saladin. Oh, and again, Lionheart's timing this time is good. He has come at the very right time to put more pressure on Saladin, to bring him more on the back foot. Well, let's see what Abbott is doing here. He's going against Phillip. This time he has got more number of troops. Saladin still has got a good number of troops to defend himself. This time Phillip seems to be under pressure here. And this attack might well kill King Phillip, you never know. Right, he doesn't have enough knights and 500 swordmen, and I think this attack should be enough to kill King Phillip. And yes, King Phillip is gone. Pig is alone now. Saladin is alone now. Lionheart and Abbott are allies, and they are looking to be the favorites to win this game.
Going to raid this land.
Now let's see what target does Abbott choose. I mean, would that be Pig or would that be Saladin? I think that would be Saladin. Pig is too far from here, but Pig hasn't been able to prove quite effective in this fight. He has launched many attacks against Saladin, but they were not enough to even cause any amount of damage to Saladin. I mean, Saladin was always able to rebuild his economy after those attacks. It's because he has got troops bonus combat and his archers, Arab archers, are fast and are good counter units against macemen. So Abbott's got 367, 68, I mean 370 troops and more. He's still recruiting. Lionheart's got a good number of troops as well. Saladin's got a good number of troops. So Lionheart and Abbott have both decided to go against Saladin, or Abbott is going against Pig, I think. Let's see. You can't say anything. Abbott is going against Pig, I think. Let's see what Abbas does. Yeah, he's going against Pig. Though Lionheart is deleting some Saladin's buildings and towers, but he hasn't been able to apply a significant amount of pressure on Saladin that would have put Saladin on the back foot. Just the way Abbott is doing, he's putting a lot of pressure on Pig. He might well be killing Pig in this attack. Good one from Abbott. Well, I must say that this was a very good fight from Saladin. He displayed a good show here. I think this is the proof of him being one of the best AIs in the game. He faced attacks from multiple sides, from both left and right, and he was able to counterattack. His towers got deleted, but he was able to still rebuild himself. And then he is now going against Pig all out. This will put Pig under pressure a lot, because Abbott has just finished his attack against Pig, and now Saladin will put him under pressure. If one of the Pig's towers gets deleted, he will lose all his crossbowmen, and I don't think he has enough to recruit these 15-20 crossbowmen again. It is interesting to see the amount gold as Saladin had. So he's not sending his siege engines back, he's putting pressure on Pig. I think Pig's tower is going to go down in just one blow. That Trebuchet needs to be on target. Come on, Treb. Saladin is still pressing against Pig, not allowing him to buy enough time to relax. Oh come on, I really wish Saladin had destroyed this tower. Okay. Lionheart is going against Saladin yet again. Abbott might well be killing Pig in this attack. That's a lot of 5-minute swordsman against Saladin as well. Yes.
Lionheart and Abbott and Pig and Saladin.
Seems to be a good attack, but I don't think that would be enough to kill him. What happened there? They just stopped all of them. Come on. This Abbott attack hasn't proved to be quite effective against Pig. Okay. So I am predicting the winners to be Lionheart and Abbott at the moment. It's because Abbott is going to kill Pig as I'm expecting, and then they will both be going against Saladin. Pig's production is going too good at the moment here. He's got stone quarries, iron mines, cheese farms, and he has got a small castle so he can rebuild his economy immediately after it gets damaged. And he's also not facing the continuous consistent pressure from the AI's enemies. Abbott is almost close to 100,000 gold. Saladin has got 240 troops right at the moment. Lionheart is going again against Saladin. Lionheart is not going to stop. I thought Caliph and Wazir were not good enough in this fight. They did not show their abilities to the extreme level, to their best. I really wanted to see them dominating in this fight at some stage. Okay, now Pig joins the party. Now Abbott is Abbott is coming after Pig. He has got a good number of crossbowmen here. And Abbott's troops were not enough to kill Pig. Look at that, Saladin has already removed Pig's maceman.
Pig Saladin का लाया नहीं है.
Pig has got 84 troops. Oh, he's recruiting more. At least Lionheart should switch his attack. Now they can put a teamwork and kill one and one. $268, $270, $298. Saladin also can kill Pig, you never know. And he might well have killed Pig already had he not faced a lot of pressure from multiple ends. He might have already killed Pig, and he was quite capable of killing Phillip alone as well. Again, I thought Caliph and Wazir could have played better. I was expecting actually Caliph to have faced Lionheart in a more aggressive way, but he never had any answers against Lionheart's catapults. 385, 328. Saladin's got 320, and is he going aggressive against Pig? Not now, not now. Well, Saladin has got good number of troops, 320, 396 Abbott, 351 Lionheart. Okay, now they are going again. I want to see Saladin also joining the attack. Yeah, against Pig. Now Pig will be facing pressure from both Saladin and Abbott. I think Saladin should go first, right? Saladin should go first. Yeah, Saladin is going first. I don't want a collision. I don't want a collision. This time, I think the Abbott will be able to kill Pig. Let's see how Lionheart's attack's doing against Saladin. Get back. Enough or not enough? I don't think it will be enough. Or maybe enough to kill Pig. Not yet. Not yet. But this makes a very hopeless situation for Pig. But he's still got production, so he can rebuild himself if he buys enough time. Right? Let's see how many troops does he have now. 59 troops. Saladin was damaged heavily by Lionheart, but I don't think that would be enough because Saladin has got enough time to rebuild himself again because they're too far from each other. Until unless he faces consistent raids, which is not the case most likely. Let's see Pig. Rebuilding himself, let's see how many troops does Abbott have. Abbott needs to hurry in order to kill. Putting up a great show as he faced pressure from multiple ends. He was able to repel those attacks and even give counter punches. And had he not faced multiple attacks, attacks from multiple ends, he would have killed Pig by now. There they go again. Pig has got this time 125 troops. Abbott's got 433 troops. Abbott's got a good number of troops here. You might have already predicted the winners, but they're not making smart decisions. They can put up a teamwork and kill both of them one by one. Are these Lionheart spikes or Abbott spikes? Lionheart spikes, right? What are Abbott's monks doing here? Are these Abbott swordsmen here? No, these are Lionhearts. Will this attack be enough to kill Pig? Let's just see. Pig has got 140 troops and he has got a good number of crossbowmen yet again.
A message from the pig.
I think this time Pig has no hope of survival. Yes, this should be enough to kill Pig.
A message from the pig.
Right, so Pig is dead.
A message from the abbot. I am exploring.
And so now we have got 1 against 2. Saladin against Lionheart and Abbott. And it will also be interesting to see Saladin now. He will be putting one of these two guys under pressure with his offense as well. Yep. So let's see what Saladin does here. He was able to put up a great show so far. Let's see if he can dominate the sands or not. I think going against Lionheart will be a smarter decision for Saladin because of the, or you never know. Both have got this just like the same sort of troops: Python, swordmen, monks, and archers. So yeah, it depends on Saladin which target does he choose. 340 troops and more. He's still recruiting them.
Definitely.
Now let's see how will he be
Heavy
able
attack,
to
heavy.
defend himself against these many pikemen and swordsmen.
A message from Saladin.
That's a huge number of pikemen.
No
Yeah, he
hope.
feels threatened now.
No hope, no hope.
Maybe a change of plan is needed.
A change of plan, he thinks, is needed here.
Good.
I think this might be enough to kill Saladin.
He destroys something
Yes,
in one attack.
this will be enough to kill Saladin. But I must say that Saladin was able to put up a great show here. He again proved that he is among the best lords in the game. He still survives. I thought he was dead. Still
No!
survives. Still survives, but the damage has already been done. He might not be able to rebuild himself again. Completely. Let's see.
A message from Saladin.
The situation looks grave indeed. Maybe a change of plan is needed.
A message from Saladin.
You are mighty in battle, but are you just as well? I put myself at your mercy.
Alright, so we have the winners, Lionheart and Abbott, who dominated the Saints completely, but I must say that Saladin put up a great show here. The most amount of troops were recruited by Saladin, as you can see, so it tells you how good he was in his troops. Alright, this is it for today. I'll see you in the next one.